Say good morning to my fans out there. I know that my fans are all over. So once you come on the Abraka Talk Show, you become my friends. And I have nothing to give you but to educate you on the latest happenings about our country, Liberia. That is the reason why we have established a platform for us to disseminate information wherein the president of the Republic of Liberia cannot go, so we can reach there. And that is the reason why we are called the Abraka Talk Show. And we have come to spread the good news about President Weah. About President Weah. Let me say good morning to many of you listening out there. It's a pleasure for me to be here this morning seated in the driving seat. I find it quite remarkable this morning for me to be sitting here. But I want for us to look at the president last night. What was the president doing? What did the president say? The president of the Republic of Liberia have, in past time, his career was soccer. Now the presidency is boring for him. The presidency is boring for him. So at the end result, the man have gone back in his closet and he have taken preaching. The last night, if you could see President Weah and Bill Traore was marching after say they're going to the mosque. The president, without any hatreds, I think that the president needs to improve on the level of patience. I think the president needs to improve on the message. The message is not coherent. The message that the president gave on last night is not a message that any other preacher could have loved to give. If you giving message telling us about your flaws, although that he will not be able to do that, but telling us about the things that the Liberian people, why is it that President we are always complaining on everything that the opposition do? On everything that the opposition do. President Weah, he has turned to a complaint. He has turned to a crying baby. He has turned to a crying baby. And we think that President Weah, if the presidency is not better for you, it is better for you to go in in a church house, and since you have built your church, for you to be a preacher there, then for you to be preacher at the same time, you presiding over the resources of our country. Liberia is rated one of the poorest nations in the world. And the people of Liberia are not. See, you know, the seditionists, they are good in prison. They will do anything to press President Weah presidency. So indeed, they will leave pressing him until they can go to his grave. Until this man can go to his grave, or they can see him going to his grave. When I watched the watch night, the New Year watch night, it was quite interesting for you to see President Weah marching the podiums. It was quite interesting. You claim that President Weah have millions of dollars? This man is a criminal. He is a rogue. Nothing but a rogue. A criminal will take money behind someone, and without informing the person, that is a criminal motive. A criminal will take money indicating that the money is for XYZ, but it is using it for another purpose. That has been criminal in nature. And that is the person that President Weah is. President Weah came to the presidency very broke. I said very broke. President Weah left the people place. He went, after he came from France, he ran for senator. This man could not buy his own vehicle. The new vehicle, this man was not able to afford. At the end result, Edwin Snow got to feel sorry for him, to give him his vehicle, for him to use the vehicle for 3 months. Edwin Melvin Snow said that he would do everything possible for him to support Weah when it comes to the senatorial elections. Indeed, Edwin Melvin Snow was in the gutters, was in the slum, campaigning for this man. Now, after he had won, this man could not afford his own car. The same Eddie Melvin Snow car, one of his vehicles, was given to President Weah to drive around for 3 months. 3 months before your so-called millionaire, there's looters, looting our country resources, looting the country that the poor people are suffering in Liberia. Looting, taking bread from the rich man's table. This man, he is not a president. He He is not worth to be a president. I'm sorry. If it will hurt you, then so be it. But this man, picture behind me, he's not worth. He does not worth for the salt he eats. President Weah does not worth. President Weah have turned to a schemer. A schemer. Or in Liberia, when you go, the people saying that, oh, things will improve. Where are the mental hospital that this man promised you? Where are they? Where are the mental hospital today? But taking $1 million, giving it to his wife for special project. Oh no, that is not against the Constitution. That's not against the Constitution. President Weah have marginalized the vast majority of the people, and that is the reason why he is getting unpopular. President Weah is getting unpopular every day because the peasants, the common people, are not living the life. The common people of Liberia are not enjoying from their presidents. But if you are not a citizen, if you are not, just the other day, Mala Molu submitted a list of his militants to work to Ministry of Transport. That is the country we find ourselves in. That is the country. But I am saying, and I will continue to say, that President Weah have turned to a schemer, and he is not worth nothing else but a being. He is a being president. What Mother Bio and other people going around soliciting money from World Bank, from the Western country, this man is just traveling African country for little of nothing. You know why? Because the West have promised him. They have told him that an attempt to not have a war crime court in Liberia, they will continue to give you restricted visa. And that is they did not tell him that they would deny him. But coming to the Igbo country, the Igbo, coming to the Igbo land, you will obtain restricted visa. And that is the visa that he and his vice president have received. Nothing else but a restricted visa. Because we are lied to the American government. When you lie to the American people, you have yourself to blame. We are lied that a senator making 1,000 a day, a month. That a sitting senator is making 1,000. Gunnar Glay told the American people that this man does not make 1,000. They said, oh, no, wait. Let the man expose himself. About the child support, you know about it. You know about his child support. Where was brought to New York after the case was higher in Atlanta, Georgia. They transferred the case to New York because that's where he was. at the end result, we have lost that case. The child who they brought that the child was for the man, it was truly his child. He lied on the oath that the child was not his. And how can you elect such a person to be our leader? How can you? The first lady, who is an American, who never affiliated herself with the Liberian people from day one. I feel sorry for the old people. I feel sorry for my country old people. I feel sorry for you. Is it today that George Manneh Weah wife, and for the matter of fact, his wife have not been in good terms? Just because of the presidency that have brought them together. But Weah and his wife was never in good terms. Weah and his wife. His wife is now building house in Jamaica, while Weah is building another house in Liberia for his children, and she is building a mansion in Jamaica. That's how satanic this president has turned to. This president has turned to a satanic being. This president is no one else but a being lying to the Liberian people day by day. And very soon, his life will be discovered. Very soon, his lies will be discovered. You took Emmanuel Crooked on Emmanuel Shaw to be an economic advisor to you. What else do you expect? What else do you expect? You expect for the country to be the way it was. We don't want our country to be the way it was. Because when the country becomes the way it was, then we are diving into an atrocity which we don't want. Prince Johnson and the less of the others. People have been awarded position because of the war. People have been awarded positions because of the gun they have killed with. I'm from Nima. I'm not an imbalance that said, yes, indeed, justice should not be served in Liberia. I want justice. Justice is the one that I need. And so everybody else needs justice. President Weah have turned to a BM, my people. My people, that president does not work for the salt that he eats. This president does not work. I want you to get that clear. That President Weah has failed us. Has failed the Liberian people, not even his own party official. What do you think that happened to Achisano? Someone who supported President Weah threw away all his belongings. All his belongings. But today, those guys that put their life on the line, they have been forgetting about. They have been forgetting about. is it Josh Weah made you see? The brother love gossip. Gossip. Josh Weah, he love gossip. That's the gossip president we have. But President Weah, you have your times. You have your time. We shall go to the ballot box and remove you. We shall remove you. We shall remove you. The Liberian people are getting tired and sick of your BNP you are carrying on in the country. The people are getting tired. They are getting tired. Just from the elections, the by-elections, that just happens in Maserati County, that is a litmus test. It's a litmus test to President Weah that he is getting unpopular. He and his cabinet ministers. One good thing I know, you can be in power, but the people are not happy with you, then your power does not mean good for the Liberian people. And that is what you are doing. President Weah, you have turned to a BM in our hand. By the way, he was a BM anyway. Because this man naked himself. This man naked himself and walk. Naked himself and walk. This is the man that we are discussing. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1050. 215-960-7194. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1050. 215-960-7194. That is why this president have turned. You said that the president have money. Oh, you having money and then you cannot declare your asset? You having money and then your asset cannot be declared? That money that you having? People said his wife, you listen to the interview from his son. He said it is his mother's blessing. That's a father. Because George Money Weah here is good at bannering people. What happened to those that laid their lives down for the CDC? What happened to them? Although today they have been dead and gone, but I know their spirits, whatsoever they are, their spirit is at grief because of what their president is doing. President Weah have turned to a disgrace. A disgrace he have turned to. He want to bring the presidency down to defeat. But we know what to do. Trust me, we know what to do. We know what to do. And if you are not serious enough, I can assure you next election you will be removed. I can assure you, we and my generation today will not go to Butua and complain they want your predecessor date. What Madam Salif and the less of Alaji G.V. Kroma and the less of Chatala did, the less of Prince Johnson, who supported you in Nima County. We will not wait. But what we will do, we will establish an organization that will take onto you. What happens? All around, Josh Manawia is building house. But when you were senator, you never built a house. Oh, it is wrong for us to make you president? Is it wrong today? No, not somebody call here and tell me that it is wrong for us to make you president. And then you stealing the people money. Stealing the $16 billion I get messing. Josh Manawia, he is informed of the $16 billion I got missing. Josh Manawia is informed. That is the reason why the $16 billion, the case have gone to zero. Because what happened to the forensic people that left from the American embassy to go investigate? Where are the report? What happened to the report? After a report, there should be justice. What happened to the report? Because the Eugene Nangwe, the High Court guy from Jefferson Koji, all of them took parcel of the $16 billion. Some of them carry 200,000, some of them carry 100, some of them carry 500. Nathaniel Magay, including Nathaniel Magay, who passing around saying he want to be us. The president have turned to a criminal. A BM is a criminal. And if you classify yourself to be a BM, then you are a criminal. And a criminal don't worth to be nowhere, but in the prison. And so Josh Manawia should be careful. Should be careful if he doesn't want for his name, for his soul name, to end up in jailhouse like what Chatala did. Very soon, this man will be reported. I'm saying it and I'm saying it again. Very soon he will be reported. Report will come out that Josh Manawia government is the most corrupt government ever in the history of Liberia. The season coming, they bring free bag of rice. So they can say the government, the proper government is working. If you will give our people rice to convince them that you're lying, because what Doe never did, what Chatala never did. But at the end result, the people sat down and they said, go, Papa, go. The man that was loved by the people turned around to him and said, no, go. Go, we want peace, go. Liberians are getting disenchanted every day by day. Day by day, Liberians are getting disenchanted of their own conditions. They have turned to slaves in their own land. Liberians have turned to a slave in their own land. And that is the country that we find ourselves. Just man, we have been baptized in a corruption because Mr. Salifu was part and parcel of corruption. So just man, we have learned from Madam Salif how to be corrupt. That is the reason why George Manewia was supported over Joseph Nyumabwaka. Because this man is part of the Masonic Society. This man hold a rank in the Masonic Society. Keep your call coming on 215 578 1050 and 215 960 7194. 215 578 1050 and 215 960 7194. That will take a short commercial break. Like I said, and I will continue to say it, if you love, call here and let your voice be heard. I am saying that President, we have turned to a criminal and a being. And so I strongly believed that this man deserved nothing but just for him to resign and leave the office of the presidency. That's just simple. Why do you think that they have to create conspiracy against Achisano? What do you think? Why do you think that they have to create conspiracy against Achisano? A man who saw and obtained his money, supported this government with his sword and blood, supported printed t-shirts, used his vehicle. Oh no. When they obtained the presidency, they said no. Achisana, no. I am saying to you that President Weah have turned to a criminal. And a criminal don't worth nothing else but in prison. And so President Weah is to be taken to a prison compound. This man have lied to the Liberian people, continue to lie to the Liberian people. That road, the southeastern road, that road, if that the president you're waiting for to have that road on, I'm sorry. Because everywhere this president have turned, the loan agreement have not been successful. They said they was going to Asia. Eugene Nambe told us, when I hosted them in Pennsylvania here, along with the finance minister, I hosted them. I hosted the finance minister and the last of other ministers, the agriculture minister. When they came, they said they have come to disseminate the proper agenda. The brother is careful in talking. The finance minister, he is careful talking about. I give it to him. The brother is careful in talking. If you are looking for a good orator, a young orator, I will say give it to the finance minister. They will just sit down and start writing. The man said that the government is working hard in achieving the proper agenda. What is it? What does the proper agenda say when it comes to food? For Liberia to be able to be sustainable country, what is it? Some people, the proper, that was it. That was it. Let me just say one thing. You see, President Weah, I'm not saying that he cannot be a good pastor. It is good. For him to be a pastor, it is good. But you can be a good pastor if you attend good Bible study class. How many Bible study classes that President Weah have attended? Which are the seminar have you attended? You see, people take preaching to be something that anybody can do. No, not anybody can do preachings, or not anybody can preach. There are people set aside for those purposes. And President Weah is not one. I know this man, he is not one. The first thing for this man is for him to address the crowd. Phobia will catch you. That is the president we having. That is the president. This man have looted our country. Looted our country. And the Liberian people are not insensitive to what President Weah is doing. But very soon, you will see an uprising. You will see an uprising going on in that country. We don't pray for any hindrance, but when the people are dissatisfied and the way in which the people have been governed, when they are dissatisfied about the caricature behaviors of President Weah and his ministers, then the people, voice of the people must stand. The people voice must stand. It is the people anyway that elected him. So when the same people come back, they have wore their jackets and come back and say, no, enough. It's enough. Enough is enough. We will not sit here for your family to come and inherit our country. First time in our country history that all of the children of President Weah is a foreigner. All of down to his wife is an American citizen. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1050. 215, or better say, you can keep your call coming on 215-578-1050 or 215-960-7194. President Weah, you have brought disgrace to yourself. You thinking that this thing you are doing, it is the Liberian people that you are doing it to? No. No. You doing it to yourself. Because the time is coming where you will justify where you took that money from. The $16 billion, the $16 billion times is coming. And that is the reason why the United Nations and that of Uncle Sam told him, I said, we cannot support you if you don't establish the War Crime Court. Yes. Don't mind the chicken chin that they gave. That one was just chicken chin. $12 million, just chicken chin. That the embassy own money. That one is just chicken chin. What people are traveling to come to the United States and love it for them to see the president of this great country and sit down with him in the White House. All President Weah is doing is traveling to Senegal and going to Dakar and traveling to Egypt and going to Mozambique and going to Congo DRC. That's what we eat. That's what we eat. Using the Liberian people resources That's not all we eat. And in return, it is not to say this man is bringing back anything. That's the one that paid me. This man used $1 million. $1 million to do his traveling analysis. All his traveling around the world, $1 million. From last year to present, $1 million. This man loves flying, going out of the country. Because this man doesn't have sleeping place. He has been sleeping in a military barrack for some time. So Josh Manawia doesn't have place to sleep. And so what do you expect? What do you expect? You expect for him to take the airway and be lodging in hotels and so on. But Liberia have long been waiting for the president. We get it. We get it. The U.S. rate claim the $25 million that the finance minister said he went down with us and just shared the money. I'm thinking whether he was talking to a peasant, a little boy. Josh Manawia is a being and nothing else but a 419 being. That's what Josh Manawia is. And I'm glad I am on this platform this morning lamenting on issues of national concern. What had happened to the 16 billion? What really happened to the 16 billion that Josh Manawia and his cronies have shared the money? Oh yeah, that's what happened to it. Josh Manawia and his cronies, they have divided $16 billion. And then they said no money. His speech that he gave, it cannot even hold water. A criminal Josh Manawia is. He is a criminal, and a criminal don't walk nowhere to be but in a prison compound. And that's why Josh Manawia will end up being. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1050 or 215-578-1050. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from?
Yes, I'm calling from the state of Delaware, Ibrahim.
Yeah.
Yes, I needed to make some contribution in regards to your topic this morning.
Okay.
Yes, in regards to road construction in Liberia, nobody is against that. But looking at those areas they have earmarked to build roads, the first question is, what actually do we get from those areas? Those are places, I'm not saying do not build road in those areas, but look at places where we consider are the food baskets of Liberia. Let's look at Bong, Nema, Lofa, other area where majority of the farmers of food are brought from those areas. Those places should have been the first place to earmark for these roads. All right? If you were to build a road in those areas that he are earmarked in the southeastern area and build toll booths, how many people travel those areas? What is the population in that area? How can those toll be able to pay the loans back?
Oh, that is the assessment. Look, before you build road, you carry on an assessment. You know how many vehicles go back and forth on that road. You know the population of the area. before you can start on constructing the road. But Josh Money, we are just jump out and just start talking from his head. From the blue sky, he just start talking.
And how many agricultural products really come from those areas as compared to this area I just named?
As compared to Lofa and Nimba.
Lofa, Bon, Nima, those areas, the population, the agricultural sectors, but they are not looking at those things. You just want to build road because you come from that area. Look at the population. Look at what factors affect the people. If you were to build toll booths around the area, how many vehicles travel those areas? How much agricultural product will you get from those areas? But they are not even looking at those things. Look at the census.
No,
look at the population.
Josh Manawia, he is a being and a criminal that just need to be arrested. I'm saying this and I mean it. Josh Manawia need to be arrested and let us have another elections. Because the man is behaving after saying that money was not a problem. After saying money wasn't a problem before coming to the presidency. And he know within himself that money was a problem. Well, anyway.
Yes, the man up to now, he has not even declared his answer. We all know that.
That one leave it.
Yeah, because that was the reason why they did it. They knew that this guy did not have a dime, and the missing of the $16 billion would have impacted the whole saga of declaring his assets. We all know that in 2014, when he declared his assets, it was less than $2 million. Now, how comes just within a year time, this guy building a mansion, buying property all over the place?
Oh.
What happened? And few guys are enjoying the Liberian people's sweat, and they're all backing him. But the good thing I know that one day, there will be somebody that will come to that country, and the guys will be prosecuted. I know that one day. If it's not now, it will be in the future. But we know that this time, you cannot just take away the Liberian people treasure and go free. Something will have to be done.
Thank you.
Something will have to be done.
Let me take this call.
All right, thank you, Eddie.
Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Flambleti.
Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Flambleta.
Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, I think every time you've been talking on your talk show, I just want to say it's not good to be insulting the president of the nation.
Okay.
And you've been so rude today, and it's inappropriate for you to be insulting the president of the nation. If you have your view, share it to the public and point out stuff and make correction. This is how we're going to rebuild Liberia. People who are against the government, make your point, make your view, and then point out stuff.
I said that the president is corrupt. He is a criminal. Is it wrong for me to say that? For me to say that Josh Manawia is a criminal?
You're lying to the Liberian public. You're lying to the Liberian public. You don't have no evidence. Everything you say is make up. You just sit down and make those stories on yourself.
You finish? No. It was better that you left it alone. Because I will not take that from you. People are talking serious minor issue. Here and then you come in here to counter me. We will not build a country like that. How do you think Liberia will be built? How do you think Liberia will be built? When we don't discuss the issues, adjustment and we are here as a being, what about it that we cannot say? The judgment that we are is a being. All of the party that judgment we are from, all of the chairman, tell me which one left position peacefully. That's a Nathaniel Maggie. Nathaniel Maggie is the only one that left the position of chairmanship successfully. Johnny Doe Sherry here did it to her. Yes, she could nabo Madam Slave. You did it to Richard Gu. You said that he could nabo Madam Slave. So what? Then somebody call here this morning and tell me, what is it that, what wrong that I have said that President Weah is corrupt? Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from?
I was just talking to you, and then you cut me
I
off.
never cut you off.
Okay, so please listen. Give me a little time that I'll express myself too.
No,
Because-
you have 2 minutes.
Okay, what I'm saying here is, many of you that have talk show and people trying to follow you are now breaking up ideas that all of the Liberians were aspired to. That is very inspirational. That people will listen to, but most time you guys talk, the president is corrupt. What's going to stop the corruption? You don't find no. Every time you report, find or may say something that
What
people will say, oh,
the
yes,
way
this person said this, but then he create ideas. You can't
The-
just
the-
say something.
you
and
just
then
ask
there
a
is no
question.
evidence,
Let me hold you right
and then
there.
keep
You just
lying to
ask
the
a
Liberian
question.
public.
Let me hold you right there. You just ask a question, how corruption will be minimized in our society. Am I correct?
Yeah.
My brother, corruption will be minimized if only drastic actions are taken against those who are found in the act of corruption. That is the only way. Let me tell you, China, what made today, you can find, even when you drop your purse in China, you can go by and find it because the corrupt people, if you are found in the act of corruption, you are being hanged.
Okay, but one thing.
Okay,
is
so
one thing that
the issue of, but Judge Weah is corrupt. A predecessor was corrupt, and he is corrupt. And so he and his followers are all
It's all over
corrupt.
the world. Even in the great United States, they arrest people here, take them to jail because they misuse the election forms that they raise. So it's all over the world. The only word we can use is to minimize it. So if you guys talking on your talk show and then insulting the president is doing
brother,
nothing,
they
the president
insulted
not
Madam
getting the road to
Saleh.
the right place,
They insulted Madam
Saleh.
Saleh.
Start from somewhere. You
They
have to know that.
insulted Madam Saleh. They insulted Madam Saleh. Okay?
Yeah, but that's
They
not right.
insulted
It shouldn't
Madam
come from you,
Saleh.
the talk show
So when I
person.
even insult him,
So if I come here and insult you on your show,
oh no, you can insult me.
If I say you look
You-
at
you can insult me.
People, will you be happy?
You can insult me. If that will be satisfactory to you, you can do so.
No, but it's not good. That's what I'm saying. As a talk show host person, you shouldn't be insulting the president. Bring forth ideas that people will aspire to.
My brother, I'm saying that the president is a thief.
It's not thief.
Okay.
You just you haven't visited Liberia. You don't know what is going on in Liberia. The Liberian people are happy. The man is struggling to bring the country back to a level that the country will be on map.
The Liberian people are happy. The people are unhappy.
How many?
The Liberian people are
How many
unhappy.
people you helping down there in Liberia?
Oh, I'm
Nothing
helping
to
a
do.
lot of
Finish
children.
buying your
Lot
things
of
from
children.
Walmart and then come on show here to lie to the Liberian people.
Thank you.
Donald Trump was so bound you from talking on the fake news show. Stupid Liberian around here. Nonsense. You don't get shit in Liberia. You come here. You're talking.
The man is confused. The man who just left the line here is confused. Yesterday, when they were in opposition, Jefferson Koji, especially Jefferson Koji, insulted Madam Saleh. They said that Madam Saleh is a thief. They insulted Madame Salif yesterday. So today, when I am talking, say, oh, he is a thief, then you said that I'm insulting the president? Oh, no. If you take it to be an insult, I am saying that the president is corrupt. And we don't have no face. A corrupt man doesn't have face in Liberia. And so I am saying that the best thing that you can ever do, let him resign. And go and be president in your church. Let him resign. And then you call here to... Let me say this. Many of you hate me for me saying what I'm saying. But at least few individuals like me for what I'm saying. At least now they have a talk show that they can call. They can express them. They can express their inner motive. Oh. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1050, 215-960-7194. Now take this call. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Sam. I'm calling from Silver Spring, Maryland.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm calling purposely to respond to that clown that just got off the phone. Okay? These are the clowns that were running around celebrating when the 13 government officials were lined up on the beachfront behind the executive mansion and murder in broad daylight for so-called corruption. And these are the same clowns that are sitting down when worse is happening today and they come up to condone it. Look, there is no respect for a criminal. George Weah is a criminal.
Amen.
A criminal is a criminal. It's not going to be whitewashed. Okay? It's not going to be whitewashed. If you want respect, you do things that will give you respect. Respect is not demanded. Okay? It is gained through your actions. This young man is a criminal. This young man is a being. If you can have a child, okay, and you want to sidestep the process to support your own child, then what's more will you? How can you be trusted with a country's or resources? How can you be trusted? Okay, Madam Seri made it clear that this country was not broke. She left a certain amount of money.
Oh, and he came. He said that the country was broke
because he wanted to use that money for his personal gain. He and his bunch of crooks. The Liberian people must rise up. They must rise up. If those 13 people were murdered in the name of corruption, then worse of this is happening. So what's the essence? What's the essence of removing Toma? What's the essence of killing government officials in the name of corruption? But we're seeing worse happening here today.
George Manneh Weah, I said that George Manneh Weah is a criminal, and no one can take that from me. And I will say, even Donald Trump called me today, I will tell them that George Manneh Weah is a criminal.
He is a criminal, and the people must rise up against him.
And
they must rise up or let him
to
continue
build those
to
houses
suffer.
that George Manneh Weah is building in less than 1 year.
And brother, it's common sense. It doesn't take any rocket science. Okay? If he had the money before, why didn't he do it? Before he even became a senator?
You were senator. You were senator. I agree, you were senator. Why you did not build those houses when you were senator?
It's common sense. It's just common sense. So all his students and all his fools that are trying to come on to justify it, they are just brainless fools that got rocks in their brains the fish. Okay? Because it's just common sense. If I right now can afford A and B, and you put me in a position to control huge amount of resources, and then all of a sudden I start accumulating wealth for myself, Doesn't it ring a bell? So these are the fools that can come on attacking you, that try to open the Liberian people's eye because of the malpractices that are jeopardizing the future. And he's sitting there talking nonsense. He's sitting there talking nonsense, and they were the same people that were up and saying all kinds of things against President Sedi. How she did, and how she corrupt, and how she did. But people should close the mouth now and sit down and condone corruption.
We should sit there and condone it. We should sit there and accept all the crookedness, the judgment that we are experiencing in our country. We should sit there and watch it.
We'll not sit down. We'll continue to let the world know that he's a criminal, he's a rogue, he's a thief. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1015 or 215-960-7194. This is the Abraka Talk Show. We fear nothing but just to do the wrong thing. And we are here to discuss Liberia. I come on every day. Once a day. I come on every day. And I will be seriously diving into his closet. President Weah closet. President Weah closet. I will be diving into it with a guest. Come next week. A guest will be here. His name is Lauma Yonton. Lauma Yonton will be my guest. And we will dive into his closet. The corruptions that this president is engulfed with. He is engulfed with a corrupt government officials around him. What else about it? The finance minister was not working in Ministry of Finance during Madam Salif time? Yes, he was. If he said that President Weah have 98 million, you think President Weah, he know that he does not have such money in his account? I repeat, President Weah does not have a $98 million in his account before coming to the presidency. That is just true. Not a single factory around Africa that you can name that President Weah named his own. Not a single factory. Okay, I agree. We were fighting war in Liberia. I agree. They wanted to destroy his things. I agree. But not a single country in Africa that President Weah have his name on. Not a single country. And then you say that he is a president who a fellow debate. Even President Donald Trump went for a debate. He is not a politician, but he was successful in going for debate. But President Weah debate that is taboo. Because they flawed his economic analysis is just alarming. the flaw in his economic analysis is just alarming. Because you cannot go for a debate when you are not well schooled. To the caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Maurice Keita. I'm calling from Europe.
Oh, Mr. Keita, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for having me on your platform.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just called because I heard you talking about President Weah. So it's something like we're probably only trying to express yourself, something concerning him. But I just want to find out what is the topic for today.
Oh no, the topic today is marginalizing the Liberian people and living it on serious life. And President Weah have just duped the Liberian people in claiming that he has $1 million and he has not declared his asset up to now as we speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you trying to tell me that President Weah duped the Liberian people only because he never declared asset, or he duped the Liberian people with certain things? I don't know where exactly he duped the Liberian people on, because myself, I'm a Liberian.
The man is stealing the Liberian people resources, building house for his son, building house for his son, building those mansions. Take a picture of the mansion house that this guy is building.
I just left for Liberia on the 16th.
No, maybe
I don't need to. I always in Liberia.
Okay.
I'm one of the young investors in Liberia as a Liberian as well. So I know exactly everything going on. As we speak now, a week from now, I will be in Liberia. So it's like I'm always there. And a week from now, I'll be right there. I know exactly what is going on. So by you saying that, the president...
Then why ask me? When you know
No, Listen, when you said the president have duped the Liberian people, it got me concerned because you know what, some of our investments over there. So maybe through you, I'll get to know some of them. The only thing I want you to do to only convince me, at least it'll be fine. Because when that is the case, then I'll be on the next flight to see how best to protect whatever thing I'm investing my money in over there. I rather want to know.
If I was you, not even think on investing in Liberia right now. I can tell anybody.
Why?
I can tell anybody because the post system. Let's take for example, if you want to carry a vehicle or a container to Liberia, see the amount of money that they charge you for you before you free it, and think about you taking container to Guinea. That's the first thing.
All right.
That's the first thing.
All right.
The second thing is that Liberians, they are desperate in need of job.
All right.
But the people that are in those offices that are spearheading the government's pro-arm, my brother, they are not. How many investors have you seen in Liberia?
I'm one of those.
No. Beside you, how many investors that you have seen in Liberia?
I've seen a lot. I've been on a flight. I'm an international man. I fly a lot of people going there. Everybody basically investing in their money into.
You joking, man? You joking?
No, brother, listen to me.
No, you joking. I don't want you to waste my time. You're
but
joking.
Listen, let me give you some idea too now. I know what you're saying, but at least we got to learn from one another. Other people listening to me. You could be a help to other people. Myself, I could be a help to as well. You talk about the port systems, and I'm into huge shipment. I ship every 2 months in Liberia. So at least we should be able to educate our brothers and sisters. I want you to understand here today. Get a clear cut. If you don't want to listen to it, fine. But I'll tell you something. The America you're sitting in over there, America was not just built by the American government themselves. You understand? It was built by the American and other people that went over there. The people work, put up, not to sit on the couch and forget about themselves. And I'll tell you something, the Liberia can never be built in the hand of any investor. So you're talking about foreign investor. And when you listen, Liberia will never be built in the hands of any investor. The investor carry $1, he's taking $20 for it. And I'm telling you, I want to say this to you today: get it or leave it. If you spend your time behind the mark for the next 12 years, I'm telling you something serious. You will still remain just normal nothing. So the best thing we can do here, President, we are just a president. You understand? He's a president right now, spelling everyone, whether you like or not, he's there. So the best thing to do, we need to forget about the politics thing, try to discipline ourselves. We Liberians, 85% of all are just lazy. If you go to the bank now for loan, they will not give it to Liberian because you know what? We're not even disciplined financially. Somebody who just used to $1 want to go for $50,000, you give it to him, lavish it. You understand? Liberian only believe in flamboyance, like exactly what you are doing right. Because you're saying something. I mean, I'm trying for you to convince me. You can't even convince me. Saying, President, we are duped the Liberian people. I tell my things when I never saw nobody coming to do my law and pay my taxes, everything. But there are things will never be 100%.
If they're not duped, that doesn't mean that duped is not there.
Nobody being duped in Liberia. People are being duped, they did it to themselves. Because you walk to the bank, you take a loan that you know you cannot pay. If you want to do a business, don't take loans. Start with 5 cents. You multiply that. But you can go take 50,000, you know exactly. You not even handle $500.
Okay.
That's the problem with Liberian people today.
Okay.
We have to discipline ourselves when it comes to business. Joe, we have got nothing to do with our investment. You that talking about the best thing to do, go down. Let us encourage our brothers and sisters.
I'm going to go
government, we got to encourage us. You look at me telling me, say that
man, I'll cut you off. I'm cutting you off because of your time has elapsed. So we'll not give another person chance to call on the Umbrella Talk Show. Me, I'm going to go invest in Liberia. At this point, you joking. You joking. That they wanted to kill. That they wanted to kill. The people, they are juju. They prepare a juju. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from?
Jonathan calling from Silver Spring, Maryland.
Yeah, go ahead.
My brother, let me just respond to the brother who just got off the phone. Okay. I don't know what kind of investment he's doing, what kind of major or serious investment he's doing over there. But no sound investor will, first of all, before any serious investor go to any country, okay, there's an international organization that rates every country and put them on a scale of a place like favorable to do business. Okay, you have to look at a couple of things first. You have to take into consideration. Number one, security. Number two, the manpower and skills of the local population. So if this young man can come online and maybe do 1 or 2 barrel shipping back to Liberia and coordinate investment, that's just peanuts. When we're talking about investment,
That's joke.
We're talking about major investors that will impact the country revenue and the lives of the people. Okay, and that's where Liberia is falling short. Because if I'm a serious investor, you go to a country where they have no serious justice system, where the justice system is broken, the justice system is corrupt, where somebody with influence and power can commit crime and go and is pushed under the carpet. Okay, who the sound person will want to take millions of dollars and carry in a country like that and invest it? It's risky. Yeah, there's a type of investment called risky investment, and Liberia right now falls into that category.
Thank you.
So shipping cars and shipping barrels and stuff like that, those little stuff doesn't move the needle. We're talking about grand investments.
We're talking about grand investment. We're not talking about chicken cheap.
So if he can come on the air and say, let's leave President Weah. No, this is the man that the Liberian people entrusted to change the direction, the trajectory of the country and to change their lives. Okay? This is a man who the buck stops with to make sure that justice is implemented, to make sure the rule of law is implemented, so as to attract real investments. Okay? So if he's the head and he's not standing up for justice, if he's the head, if he's allowing his government officials to be corrupt, what kind of good signal is he sending out to real investors out there?
Thank
Nobody
you.
want to go investing in a place like
Thank you. That's the reason why
I
I asked him whether he have the map of the wall. You know. But anyway, thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, my name is Anthony. I'm calling from the city of Philadelphia. I've
go
been
ahead.
following the show. I've been following the show since this morning. I heard the conversation between you and the gentleman from Europe, but he left me in a suspense. He was going somewhere with it, but he deviated. In much I would like to have a balanced side of the conversation. I also like for people to be honest in the process of doing everything that they do. This government has not created the atmosphere needed for private investors to come to the country.
Oh.
We know government don't create jobs. We know it. Any vibrant economy around the world, government don't create a job.
Oh.
This is what government do. Government create the atmosphere for investors to flock to the country.
Very good.
Look at Sierra Leone. You heard Julius Madam Bill, when he came to the United Nations, he sold his country. That my country is now prepared for the new direction, the new era that investors can come to my country. We are prepared. We are putting policies that are investment friendly. My people, look at what happened just recently. The man took office April 2018. Our president, we came in January 22nd, 2018. The same year, but 3 months between them. Guess what? Microsoft has signed a contract that they will hire Sierra Leoneans who will work remotely from Sierra Leone, but working for Microsoft as well as Google, as well as IBM.
Oh.
Listen, when people don't understand the influence of a certain president, then they should stop. In as much as we all love President Weah, as for me, I would not support him politically, but I respect him for what he was able to accomplish as an individual.
Yes,
I supported him in every aspect of sports. Every team he ever played for, with the exception of the team he played for in Cameroon, I bought the official FIFA jersey. Only that team in Cameroon, I didn't buy the jersey because I didn't even know the team. But what I want to tell people is that when we challenging this president and this policy, and they put out another bogus document called a PAPD, when you read that document, they have 4 pillars. Pillar 2 of the PAPD heavily speaks about agriculture. When you go back to the 2018-2019 budget, agriculture only had 3% of the national budget. If you take 3% of $570 million, how much are we talking about? Are you kidding me? With a people of 4.5 million or plus, what can that chicken teams do to agriculture? If this president is serious, he will put the Liberian people first. The president has lived a luxurious life for many, many, many years. He doesn't need the presidency now.
He can talk about the jet plane. When my friends say, I will take the jet plane, from Murrah. What Murrah?
So this is the president who said the country is broke, but he fly in a jet plane.
Jets.
Just the fuel alone is very expensive. If people don't know, the maintenance for the aircraft to be in the air up and down, it is not cheap. Okay, and then Liberian people are sitting there, and President Weah is flying a jet. Why didn't he buy his own jet when he was then football player? He won all the best titles. He's Africa pride, not just Liberia pride. But currently, as it stands, when people cannot put food on the table, this has been the worst Christmas season ever
in the history of Liberia.
Okay? And then when people sit there and they say, "Oh, this person is doing great," look at his statue. It's the people that putting you up. You're supposed to put the people up. Why are the people putting you up?
Oh.
So when people look at these things and they can see reason that the people are suffering, they are bleeding in their own country, I don't know how to classify them, but what I can tell them is that this storm will calm down. This dust will settle.
Thank you.
And the Liberian people will have the opportunity to select a new leader 2023. Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you. Hey, keep your call coming on 215-578 215 5 215 578 1050 215 960 7194. Let's take a commercial break. Caller, oh. President, we have turned to a BM. If there are the BM word that you don't want me to use, I will use it. Caller, what is the name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, my name is Abel, and I'm calling from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Go ahead, Abel.
Yeah, your music is kind of loud. I don't know who's playing music in the background.
No, my music, I don't have any music on. So
Oh,
you're hearing the music
Well,
from different places.
I've been watching your show since you came on air. I'm presently at work. and I work for one of the major companies in this country. But one thing I wanted to ask you was, what else? Hello?
Brother, you are live on the Abraka Talk Show.
Okay.
Anyway, that will leave you there. I'll take the next caller. Caller, what is the name? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yeah. What is the name? Where are you calling from?
It's somebody on the line.
Yeah, just hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, too bad we lost the caller. You can call back on 215-578-1050, or better stay, you can call me on 215-960-7194. If, according President, we are a criminal and the one are hurting you, then let it hurt you. But President, we are he himself, he is a criminal. What is about the truth that it should not be said? Caller, what is the name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
My name is Tenny. First name is Tenny. Last name is Quigley, and I call from Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
I would like to say thank you for this show. Hello.
Yeah, you are live on the Abraka Talk Show.
All right. So, like I said, I want to commend you for having this program. And my contribution to the program this morning, I listened to the previous caller. He, outlined some of the difficulties, Liberians are going through with respect to the current administration. But what I would say in this public matter is that, for me, I am not disappointed with respect to what is unfolding in Liberia today, because we attest to this thing, and we saw a bunch of people that were coming to power, and those, behavior that is unfolding, taking the country backward is not anything disappointing. However, we as Liberians supposed to, at this point in time, see how best we can clear our heads up and see how best we can move this country into another direction. Because President George Weah. So this is what sometimes I tell people, the argument in Liberia with respect to the indigenous and that of the Congos, quote unquote, American Liberians. Now, George Weah is a typical crew boy that grew up in Nukutan. All right? So you've seen this man become president last year, and we see the downward trend that the country has taken. Is he a Congo man? No. So the problem in Liberia is not about Congo and that of the native, but it's about who have the ability to lead our country in the right direction. Now, I've seen a report just came out that the brother spent $1 million last year on travel. And as I understand, he's in Senegal. He left for Senegal yesterday to attend a award show. The president is nothing but a celebrity. All right? So I think we need to rescue this country. First and foremost, the president needs to resign. That's one. Because the brother has demonstrated that he's incompetent. He has no vision for Liberia. And, I mean, look around you. Look at Liberia. See the amount of property that his brother is erecting. Now, somebody want to argue that the man has money, according to the finance minister, he plays soccer, and he has money. Now, the question is that, so was the president willing to become president before these structures be erected? Or what is it? So the brother is building houses everywhere. And now everywhere in this world, the corruption remains all of the day. Those are the signs of corruption. Even the great United States where you're not living. Any part of the world, people get corrupt, and you come to know that these individuals are corrupt based on their lifestyle. So I think we need to ask the president to resign because he has demonstrated that indeed he does not have the vision for the country. He doesn't have vision that Liberian people need. And I think that's what we should be calling for now because it's going to be too late. Somebody said 2022. That's way too far.
That is too far.
So it's too far.
That is too far.
Time that time comes, the damage would be to a potential extent where you cannot retell it. So I think Liberians should be called. This is not about partisan. This is not about CDC versus whatever you call it. It's about national call. Okay? It's about national call. You look at it. $1 million in travel. $16 billion mysteriously disappeared from the country that still remain unaccounted for. And then, but we're seeing a lot of structure being erected everywhere in Monrovia by this president. But I want for the president is cabinet minister to know that one day we're going to have a civilized government. And when we have a civilized government, some of this property will be confiscated because we're going to investigate these things. If the money, where the money came from, and the building, the investment was made, if it's not accounted for, we're going to confiscate it. And we will do that. So thank you ever so much. I appreciate it, and this is what we need to do as Liberians. We need to create this awareness, and I will appreciate the show. Keep doing it. You got our support, and to inform our brothers and sisters in the length and breadth of Liberia, somewhere out of Liberia, so that they will understand and know exactly what is transpiring in Liberia. Thank you ever so much. I commend you.
If you don't want to hear the show, just pass. Just pass. But I am here to criticize President Weah. And the caller said something that the president needs to resign now. Waiting for 2023 is too far. Caller, what is the name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Minnesota. My name is Sam Berry.
Sam, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Good to have you back on air.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this. Keep your bro running.
My brother, we are in trouble.
Oh.
We are in complete mess. Our country is going backward and backward every day, and we still have some people sitting down saying this president mean well for the country. Look what this president has achieved in his first year in office. All he did was build a church that he put his name on. He built compound, he built houses. For his caliber and for what he achieved in his life, he had nothing to show for it because he's president of our country now. He's taking our resources and building all his mansions. And we sit here and we're saying the president mean well. shame on everybody that say, all the civilians that say this president mean well for our country. He don't mean nothing for our country. The guys keep traveling from country to country on private jet. Every time he travel, right? The budget, the price for his travel is almost 70,000, 100,000. Just last year alone, he spent $1 million on his travel. How can you say he mean well for our country? How? He don't mean no well for our country. Look at the man he mismanages his resources. There's nothing he can show for it. All the 90 million, whatever he made in his soccer career, there was nothing he had to show for it. Now he's president for our country, and people just running around saying all kind of nonsense. We need to step up as Liberian. We need to front on this government, and we need to have the accountability. There's nothing going on in the country. The people are suffering, and then the president just flying around private jet from one place to another. You know, it's not necessary.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1015 or 215-960-7194. I have said that President Weah need to resign now. The man need to resign. Since he has built his church and be preaching, let him go and preach. Let President Weah go and preach. But you cannot be a preacher at the same time you be a president for our country. We did not know him to be a preacher man. Hey, so that bad thing the Liberian people do to elect you as a president, that bad thing they did to elect you as a president, it was bad. President Weah need to step down now, or he will Miller with the masses respond. President Weah need to resign. We are saying that he need to resign now. Because look at 1 year. What have happened? The brother have built compounds. Demolish his homes. Keep a call coming on 215-578-1050. Or better say, you can call 215-960-7194. Let me take this caller. Caller, what is your name? Where are you calling from?
Rodney Chesson, Rhode Island. How you doing?
Oh, how you doing, Pop?
Not bad, bro. I just want to tell you all thanks, and I appreciate the fact that the eyes of the Liberian people are beginning to open. Let our Constitution, let our laws, let our democracy work for us. Our people do not follow our laws. Our people have not learned that our democracy is the way to our freedom and liberty. We have to follow our Constitution to the letter. That's the only way we can break up these corrupt people. We can break up these war laws and break up these criminals. We have to take responsibility of our country and our destiny.
But
I thank you all very much.
Anyway,
go ahead.
Many people were thinking that Josh Manawia was going to be a difference in our society. But here is he. Building mansions.
But if, let me tell you something. If we know that Ellen Johnson Sirleaf created problems in our country, I've been saying this forever. When you put your 3 children in power over the Liberian people, there is no way you can monitor corruption. There is no way you can monitor the massive stealing that goes on. That's why Torba was killed.
Oh.
It's not that the people couldn't resist. It's that many of the families in Liberia did not appreciate the nepotism of the Torba family.
Okay.
So that what brought us to where we are today. Okay. And if we follow George Weah with this, like you said, the religious thing. Religion, you don't play with people's religion.
Oh.
When you start building church and your people start proclaiming you priests and prophet of Liberia, you are going against every other religious practice in Liberia. The Christianity, the Islam, the traditional religions, everything. Because you saying you are the prophet of the nation. And have you ever seen them overthrow prophets?
No.
I've never seen it. So thank you very much. Let's keep on this path. If we can't impeach him, he must be forced to resign immediately.
Thank you.
2023 is too far away.
It's too far.
We can't continue on this path for another 4 years. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
We can continue on this path. But you just said it right. Georgie need to resign now. Josh Manawia need to resign. I'm saying it again. Josh, he need to resign now. If he cannot resign, then we will impeach him. We will lobby it, the House of Representatives to impeach him. Let's take this call. Caller, what is the name and where are you calling from?
Hey. Good morning, sir. I'm George Chapman calling from Philadelphia.
Go ahead.
First of all, I want to say thank you for your show. Well, you see the thing here? Hello?
I'm hearing you at the back, so you got to cut off your receiver off, then you be ready to talk. Is that okay?
Oh, you see, I've been watching your show.
Brother, you want to listen to me or you want to listen to yourself?
You see, Liberia problem is not about the president.
No, first and first, you want to listen to yourself
Liberia.
Or you want to listen to me? We can continue with this caller. We can continue with you because you're not coming in correctly.
Louisiana, Louisiana, you will play la reconciliation in Liberia and prosecution of people who may have committed atrocities?
I think reconciliation is okay. Prosecution is foolishness. You know what? Why did they choose TRC? Why did they choose TRC? After that, I saw Africa. I was not in Ghana. They went to Ghana, and the international community put before Liberia, World Crown Court, and TRC. And they choose TRC. So why do you want TRC to metamorphose into World Crown Court? You have to first pass a law, remove the TRC, and bring in World Crown Court, and go back again, collecting intelligence, information about people. Because you cannot just accuse people. You have to have facts.
Let me also ask you a tricky question. I read that there's an FBI investigation going on about presumed murder.
Don't worry about that.
Do you think it's politically motivated?
It's political. I know the whole detail. I know everything. Don't worry about that.
But how is it politically motivated? Like, do you think that really the United States try to interfere in the elections?
I would not answer that because it's rubbish. I know who is the architect. The very architect of the propaganda invited me to Ghana. Dr. Allen White.
The former...
Dr. Allen White, who was recruited or contracted for Sierra Leone issue. They invited me, and I met two white guys who are the lobbyists for Bernard Urey. They asked me to be Bernard Urey's running mate. Then they will move my name from the World Crown Court. Then they will move Bernard Urey's name for the economic crown, for the maritime money and so forth. So I told Dr. White, look here, are you telling me the truth here? Because if you know I committed heinous crime against humanity, why would you want to remove my name because you want to be vice president? Bullshit. If I came to remove Dole to liberate this great country from a dictatorial regime, from a tyrannical regime, and I left my function to go on a killing spree, then let me face the World Crown Court. If it is real, I go there. I'm not above the law. But you can't threaten me and put me on a suggestion that I must be running me to Bernard Urey.
So you think there might be some interest even of foreign powers into this election?
I don't think so.
No?
I think Donald Trump, President Trump, the United States government has said they want to see a neutral election. Had there been a president, perhaps like Hillary, who is a good friend of Madame Sirleaf, who 2011 temporary election. So I think it's okay now.
A lot of people who have seen this video that is currently circulating on YouTube about how you removed President Samuel Doe out of power
I'll tell you this. I cannot answer that. Samuel Doe, Bush Turbo. Do we have that video too? We have. He went to the Greystone compound where the American embassy is, killed the people. He entered the church and desecrated God's house. When you desecrate God's house, God's spirit moves from you. You are gone.
So you pay your debt? You pay debt on behalf of the people?
For every action, there's a reaction.
So if there are tyrants in power, you say there has to also be some violence to remove them.
You know, the norms that are found in the tyrannic regime are not found in democratic dispensation.
I was at your church and I was quite fascinated by it, and the education center above the church, I thought it was really amazing, and I was just like thinking, is that your way of saying sorry to the nation?
Look here, I don't know in what respect you are saying. After Civil War, you built a country. That's my way of contributing, not a way of saying sorry.
Would you say that even if such a situation comes up again in the future, where there's really a tyrant that deserves to be killed, would you do the same thing again, or would you do something different now as a reformed Christian?
If a government in Liberia again that choose to massacre Liberians, they will meet similar response. Even if I'm dead or gone, they will meet similar response. If I'm alive and the government choose to eliminate my people and target my people, we will remove you.
Is this also what
we will remove you. If you are a dictator, if there was ever a dictator to replace Doe, to target the people on Nimba, to eliminate them, or any Liberian, to eliminate any particular people, we will gang out and remove you. County and back home, who stood in long lines under the sun and rain to vote for me to lead. Now the someone came, Liberians. He said, you will be doing wrong. If you were to come and arrest me, I will fight you. You know why? The same crime you want to arrest me for, which you allege against me, is the same damn crime that Taylor committed when you said you killed Mama, you couldn't consider him with the presidency. You paid Taylor to be the president of Liberia. He's going to jail. It's not because of Liberia, because of informing Sierra Leone, alleged informing Sierra Leone. Then after Taylor, you say burn the mansion, destroy the mansion. I will rebuild in 3 days. You compensated Madam Salih for 12 years. Now I'm a senator looking for a job to be your leader, talking about work rank. Can't catch me. I tell you what, I'm just saying the injustice, the selected justice. Tell my boss, how did he get free from American maximum prison? Early my sponsor. You pay them to be president. Man, people believe I'm a hero when the other time I'm a devil. Because you were being killed, I stood for you. May not be okran with our law. Liberia is a sovereign country. Liberia's parliament enacted a law granting amnesty from 1990 to 2003. That's what I'm saying. So if you want to repeal that law or amend that law or throw the law away to impose your will on us, then you will have a crisis on your hand in the republic you will regret.
How will you come?
Go grab Alhaji Krumah. All the man will rise up. Go grab Job Bully. All the crowd will rise up. Go catch Prince Johnson. You won't catch me.
Why?
You won't even catch me. Because the resistance you find from young guy, it will be maximum uncontrollable and ungovernable. When you talking, those who talking, it's good you talking so we can know you. So the day trouble come here, which we don't pray for, your home will be the visitation ground. I'm not afraid. But the fact is that we all must understand why we had to fight. As Nimbanians, we know very well we were under siege. Our country was under siege by the Dole regime. We have audio report, we have video report where he said Nimbanians must what? Leave their country or they will never be seen again. We have those reports. We understand in those days, those fateful days, those bitter days, Honorable Councillor Tewon Gonglo could not use the word Gonglo. Because wherever Neman name was using Monrovia, you were kicked out of the home. You will see body one side, hair one side. Where was Tewon Gonglo that time? Even my son, Koga, who talking about Walk Ranko also. He ran away, he was saying, play Africa, dividing Bokawi. We stood, many of our comrades are there today. But we who lay, is that the honor we receive from you?
We go home. We are going home with this note. Anybody try our country, Liberia, and you will see yourself, and the masters will stand against you. All these men who are talking, they are just making big mouth. I tell you, no joke. It is a big money that Prince Johnson is making. Dumb money. The War Crime Court enter in Liberia today. Prince Johnson will be #1 man to go to it. We need what? If I'm saying that President Weah should resign now, or he will be impeached. I mean it, and I'm saying it. President Weah need to resign and give account of the Liberian people money. That's all. You cannot be president and refuse to declare your asset. That is just flawed. Anyway. Anyway, thank you. Thank you to our friends. But before going home, I would like to welcome 3 individuals. I recognize 3 individuals. 3 individuals who have been making the talk show. Elizabeth Pakatier. Pat Cook is watching. chasing. Watching also. Thank you, yeah. Thank you, yeah, for coming on. Beverly Pachibo, watching me. Abraham Bandu, Bangu, is watching also. Daniel G. Kekula is watching me also. My brother and brother, thank you. Farmer F. Robert, welcome. Vafli S. Kamara. Vafli Kamara. That is my uncle there. Christopher P. is watching also. Daniel G. Kekula. And the brother is seriously serious with the people of Bankanti. Joseph, Clay, or what your name may be. I don't always here for you to be. The only post I can see from you is 98 million. I have told you that the president don't have 98 million. He does not have a money in his account. 98 million, the president don't have it. I will not waste my time. I will not waste my time. Arahaji Fabo Kroma. Thank you for tuning in to the Abraka Talk Show. Sharif. I will say welcome to the Abraka Talk Show. Alfonso Davis, you say welcome, you just coming on. I will say thank you. Priscilla Kenna Myers, we say welcome. Thank you for coming in. For now, I'll leave you with this beautiful music. Apo